Oh, you know what it was? Hold on. I made adjustments on here. Yeah, I actually made adjustments on the actual sound driver. Let me. How's that? Is that better? That's better? Okay, good. Yeah, I knew I fucked an adjustment up. It wasn't the sound it wasn't the mixer, it was actually my fucking software. Alright, Lurch, go ahead please.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Yeah, Lurch is way down. Hold on. Again.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. My name is Lurch. Nobody likes me.
Awesome. So we're both good, right? Let's begin.
Come on, baby, don't die on me now. Oh.
Popping all that good shit a second ago, then you got kicked in your chest.
Lurch, you can scoot closer. Not like, I mean, move your chair, dude.
Hold on. I'm trying to make sure the damn killer cat doesn't, like, kill anything.
Oh.
Hello, I'm Lurch. Nobody likes me.
Well, we could,
We'll figure this out.
yeah.
I'm trying to
Try
move.
not to ruin my chair, though.
I'm not trying to ruin your chair. I'm trying to move where I'm not that close to you so it doesn't look gay.
Well, you know what? Check it out. That camera is actually on a swivel, so if you barely adjust it over toward you.
Let's take a look.
Actually, if you want to sit like, okay. It's on the base. It's got like a swivel. Like you swivel
Okay, hold on.
just a little bit. Yeah, like Andy said, just the tip. There you go. Is Tina in there? Yeah, Tina's in there. There we go. We
All
got
right,
it
we
off.
figured this out. Okay.
We actually have two cameras, but we were running way behind. And the original plan was all three of us are going to sit on the couch, and me and Lurch's manliness just put off way too much body heat on the couch. So
That and I'm fat. I was like weighing it down so much.
anyway, it is 8:27 on the Atlantic coast. Sunday, December the 23rd, 2012, and this is the Post-Apocalyptic episode number 25 of the Rusty Razor podcast, right here on DIU TV. And I'm looking for my main fucking thing, and I guess, well, that's it right there. I'm right here. That's Lurch.
No, my new name is This Space for Rent. That's my new name.
And
This
Tina-
Space for Rent.
And Tina's a blue bar. You got blue balls. Anyway. So, tonight is going to be a special little episode. And what it's going to consist of is I want to see who knows more about me. The woman I'm living with or the man I work with.
I don't know how I got roped into this segment. I'm just saying.
And it's reminiscent of an old game show. It's actually a new game show. They brought it back, but you know, the only version that matters is the one with Bob Eubanks, and it's called the Newlywed Game, right? And our dear Rev was nice enough to post this song.
I'm just going to picture how it sounds in my head.
Yes, indeed, folks, it is time right here on the Rusty Razor podcast to find out who's the bigger stalker, Tina or Lurch.
And the winner is Diesel.
Oh, that'd be weird if we asked Diesel all these questions and he answered them all. I'd be frightened. I'd be very frightened. I'd be wondering, hey, that's not a tree in our window, that's a fucking video camera. That's enough of that. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And we actually had to kind of ghetto it out because instead of having big poster board cards or anything like that, what we're going to do is I'm going to ask the question, and each of these guys is going to have some paper. And there's only one Sharpie between the two of them. So I'm going to have to pass the Sharpie back and forth, and when they're both done writing their answer, they're going to hold up their answer, and if they get it, they get a point. If they don't, they don't. So should we start with that segment, or should we do the random news? Because Lurch has found us some random news.
It's your show, so let's do whatever the hell you want.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand to you the microphone while I let people know we're live. And you two ramble.
Okay, so you go ahead and do that.
The primo roll.
I'm not good at rambling.
Of course not. Yeah, right.
Ramble, ramble, ramble. My name is Lurch, first off. If you haven't figured that out yet, well, that's okay. I don't blame you. I'm not interesting at all. Secondly, this flannel makes me look fatter than I actually am. Thirdly, I got beer for Christmas today, so I'm pretty happy about that. If you tuned in a couple weeks ago to the Lurch Tina live broadcast, I did a top 10 list about what I want for Christmas. And so far, I got some beer, a new flannel, and that's about it. No one's got me a gift certificate to a bar, a lap dance, MILF porn. So, yeah. Any old porn will do. I have no preference, except gay porn. No gay porn. I wanted to stop myself from being made fun of. And Tina is throwing cats.
Tina's throwing cats and dragging my fucking head in the process.
Exciting. Violence and cat throwing here on the Rusty Razor podcast on DIU TV. I'm going to drink my coffee.
Tina did a very good job rambling right there. Let me just say that.
And now back to Tina. Tina?
What do you have to say about that?
Nothing.
Apparently Dom is gay. And Tina's drawing dots on me with a Sharpie. Whatever. Anyway. So, yeah, I say we start with that segment. That way if Tina wants to leave, she can leave.
The goddamn cat just tried to rip off my dick. Fuck you, cat. You might go fuck yourself with a cactus in 2 weeks.
Is this chicken what I have, or is this fish?
All right, so let's get each of you some paper. Here's some paper for you. And here's some paper for you. There are a total of 10 questions. There are a total of 10 questions on this. You write down your answer and keep it hidden to yourself until I tell you to hold up your answers. Tina, apparently, like, you guys will pass the Sharpie back and forth because we are ghetto. So I'd like to thank Dom, Andy, and Joe. And this is a view from inside Joe's apartment. And for these questions, and we'll go with our good shot right here. Question number 1. What does Dave call his mom? Okay. Tina's got her answer. Fucking Sharpie's gonna make me high. I'm already sniffing it. Okay. Cool. Lurch, you should have kept that because you still got to write down for the next question. I figure you guys trade back who writes first and whatever. So here, take this. All right, people. Show your answers to the camera. Super Matre Excelente and his midget. Tina gets that one right.
Just to be fair, we don't have conversations like, hey, yo, what do you call your mom? We have conversations about wrestling.
Well,
and
here's
Lucy
the
Pinder.
thing. Here's the thing. Andy and Joe sent me questions that all had, like, what I wanted to get more of was, like, hey, if Dave had to take this, then blah, 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 blah. Like, questions that didn't necessarily have a correct answer, but who would have the better answer for me. But they said, between Andy and Joe and Dom, they sent me all factual questions. So it's like, okay. And the thing is, Dom's questions actually had things that only you would know.
I was just breaking balls about that question, but I did like the explanation. But
Lurch is going to get a -1 for complaining.
Okay. It's like Jeopardy.
All right.
Go away, cat. Go away. You're going to rip out the microphone. I'm going to take you into this Chinese food restaurant, turn you into General Tso's chicken, and eat you.
Question number 2. How many WWF or WWE pay-per-views has Dave attended live?
I should know it. I have not in my community.
All right, show your answers. Lurch says more than me, and Tina says 3. I'll give Lurch a point for that because that's creative. That'll put him back to 0. The answer is actually 5. 2 one-night stands, which one of them was Extreme Rules, Taboo Tuesday, WrestleMania 7, and WrestleMania 26. Question number 3. Since moving, what is Dave's obsession? Basically, what do I always pretty much have to get in order to keep my cravings down? No, Andy, not turkey jizz.
Fuck you, asshole.
I want to do this segment more often, but with like weirder questions and shit. See, if anyone's played the game Apples to Apples, that's kind of what I was going for. There wasn't necessarily a right answer; it's just an answer that I would choose. Show your answers. Dunkin' Donuts iced tea. Dunkin' Donuts peach tea. Those are both correct. Yeah, I need to have my Dunkin' Donuts peach tea pretty much at least every night, if not every other night. It's addicting. I like it. Especially with lemon, which is weird. Peach iced tea with lemon. So good.
There's nothing... There's nothing wrong with an addiction.
All right. Question number 4. What card does Dave miss the most? Considering I can watch script, I can watch someone write something and pretty much know what they write, I'm guaranteeing that Lurch has got this correct.
I probably spelled it wrong, though.
All right, show him. Lurch says it's Talon. Tina says Eagle Talon. Both are correct. Yeah, I do miss that car. It would be really nice to have that car when it snows.
Oh, yeah, out here you'd have a field day with that.
All-wheel drive.
Oh, it is?
You beat
Yeah.
me to it.
I didn't know that.
Question number 5. I made a post on Facebook saying Boyd Crowder with tits. What show was I watching?
I have no idea.
Tina's going to go ahead and pass on this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Considering you live with me, you know what shows I watch, you could have taken just a wild guess.
You watch a lot of different shows.
Okay.
And I remember you posting
Alright,
this,
I'm
but I
all
just
set.
don't remember.
Okay. Lurch is getting a free guess here. I love MILFs. No. She's a MILF. But. What's up, Gert? The answer was Sons of Anarchy. It had the actor who played Boyd Crowder, and he played a transvestite with huge tits, and it was just very disturbing.
You know, I was going to get Sons of Anarchy, but I thought I Love MILFs was more funny.
All right. So I want you guys to study this picture. Okay? Both got it?
Yeah.
What am I pointing at?
You told me this once.
Cat!
I'm not pointing at a cat, no. I'll show the picture again.
Yeah, but I honestly have no clue. This is either one of those things you know or you don't.
Just pull a Lurch and write something funny.
There you go. And you might be right. Show him. Lucy Pinder and his mom. No, neither of those are correct. What's funny, I'll show you the picture again. See how the look on my sister's face is like, I'm going to kill that person? I was actually pointing at my girlfriend. Not this one, but the girlfriend I had at the time.
This fucking cat hates me.
Okay, this picture right here. Andy, do not say this in the chat room. I know you know the answer, Andy. Do not say it. You guys got the picture?
Yeah.
Can you explain the significance of this man?
The significance?
Yes.
I know what he's from.
That's what I'm asking. Is that 25 cents? No. Unfortunately, he's not even worth a quarter. He's worth about $3.50. And he's laughing. And he's laughing because he knows what it is. He's a cracked out Chuck Nichols. Lurch is going to sneeze all over my TV. Show him. He's a leprechaun. Say hey. And a leprechaun. You both are correct.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else in the leprechaun say yeah?
Yeah, that was him.
I knew something was coming with that. No, you should have picked out the woman in the video who said he probably had some bad crack or something. I definitely would have gotten it.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I use this.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else in the leprechaun say yeah?
I use that sound clip all the time. That's why I said, okay, explain the significance of this man.
Well, I probably would have laughed 10 times harder if I saw the woman was like, he probably has some bad crack.
All right. I decided to throw a random one in here. This picture. Okay. Got it? Name either of the two wrestlers.
Can you go back to the picture, please?
Gert, please do not post it in the chat room because the chat room is very visible right now.
I don't know
Andy put up the link to Sad Tuba. Lurch gets another free guess. Tina's up by
I'm
one.
gonna take a shot here
she's
if I can
passing
remember.
free guesses. Yeah, name either of the wrestlers. I'll give you a hint. They're both dead.
Well, I definitely won't get him.
One died in 1986, and the other died in 1990. Or 99. Let's see, one of those. Well, I know one died in 86.
I'm just taking two random guesses here.
Tina's still pregnant.
Yes, my son's today.
Show it.
Here's my random guess.
All right. Owen Hart and some Von Erich brother. No. The man on the left is El Santo, and the man on the right is Blue Demon. Both are dead.
Okay, like I know luchadors all that well. I'm just saying.
Like
But
I said,
I saw the blue one. I thought maybe an older blue blazer. That's why I said Owen Hart.
both of them are Mexican, and both of them are dead.
All right.
Question number 9. Dave is stranded with 3 things. What are they?
Is there any right?
This is one of those. All right, Gert. That'll definitely fit in with MMA because we actually pretty much have nothing. I figured this is going to be a short show, so I just put up the upcoming events, but that'll definitely be something to throw in.
So there's no right to this?
There's no right answer to this. It's whichever. Like if I really like your answer, I'll give you a point. You know, it's kind of like that. Oh, you know something? Hold on. Yeah, oops. I forgot to get a 10th question.
I'm probably gonna get yelled at for this one.
Actually, you know what? Since there is a phone number, let me bring up Skype. If anyone wants to call in with a question. I didn't bring up Skype yet. And I probably should. So if you want to call in with an emergency question number 10 that you think these two should answer, 203-437-7442. I'll go ahead and put this up there. You are on the Rusty Razor podcast.
Okay, this is EP. I got a question.
Okay.
All right, so you're on the internet, right, and you date somebody, and it comes out, you guys decide to meet up or whatever. So it comes out to be the person is the opposite sex and someone you know. What would I do in this situation?
What would you, ADP, do in this situation?
Yes.
Okay. So you meet someone on the internet, and you decide to meet up. Keep in mind, the only sound coming through the computer is through my headphones, so they can't hear the call.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, keep in mind, you meet someone on the internet, and you go to meet up, and they are of the opposite sex of you or of what you were expecting. So, like, you meet up.
What you were expecting.
Of what you were expecting. So, say you wanted to meet up with a man, it was a woman. And you wanted to meet up with a man, it was a woman. What would ADP do? You don't like ADP.
Okay, well, while they're arguing about ADP.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Well, I know if ADP, he saw like some hot chick and went to meet her and found out it was a dude, ADP would probably kick that guy in the dick.
Tina has no response.
That is correct. I would kick the guy in the dick.
ADP says he would kick the guy in the dick. That gets Lurch a point. Now, back to question number 9. Thank you, ADP, and I hope you keep watching.
You guys take it easy.
Oh, you do the same, sir.
Peace.
So, the answer to question number 9, show them. Lurch says, my computer, a Dunkin' iced tea, and Lucy Pinder's topless photos. Tina says my phone, a peach iced tea, and Lucy Pinder calendars in a photo. Well, it is like kissing your sister, but we do have a tie after 10 questions. All right.
I was drunk when I kissed my sister. Okay.
All right. So now apparently I got to go get one of the. I'm gonna have to ask a factual question because he wants to swim. The cat is going in the toilet because he wants to swim. Oh, Dom's calling. Praise be, Rev.
Praise be. Did you do a tiebreaker yet?
We have not done a tiebreaker yet.
There we go.
Praise be, Rev.
All right. Here's the tiebreaker. I'm watching the stream too.
The cat's drinking out of the toilet.
Hold on a second. My cat is drinking out the toilet.
Nice. And Lurch is going to go chase it, right? Lurch is chasing wet pussy now.
Dom says Lurch is chasing pussy again.
Wet pussy.
Dom. Tina, you want to say what Lurch just said?
Apparently there's toilet tissue inside of the toilet bowl, and the cat is munching on it.
We already got a bath.
I'm not that mean. This is a
Oh my God. Kurt says when he gets thirsty, sometimes he drinks out of the toilet. This is going up later. Yes, and the cat's just sitting there with his tail. Okay. Now that I have my headache back. Dom, you want to call back in with the tiebreaker, please? Oh my God.
And he's still going.
Whew.
I will practice my commentating skills. And if you look over to the left over there, you can see that monstrous guy. He's getting it right in that toilet, right in that opponent's face, and he is eating his opponent. Oh my God, this is the most epic thing I've ever seen.
The Flash is auto. It's on. Okay.
Praise be, Reverend Church of the Church of Sinners.
Church of the Church of Sinners. You are really gay.
All right. Dom, what is the tiebreaker question?
All right, tiebreaker question is actually going to be one of the ones I sent you anyway.
Okay.
What is the size of your shoe?
Okay, ready, guys?
Sure.
What is the size of my shoe? But I will make it specific since this has to be a tiebreaker. What is the size of the shoe I wear to work? They're not out here.
I think I remember correctly.
We don't need the letter for the shoe, right?
No, you do not need the width. Although the width makes it a lot funnier.
That sounds like a personal problem to me.
Hey, well, it's not a personal problem for me because she's the one who takes that width.
Burn!
Well, hell, if the kid has the size head that you have now, man, then yeah, she can probably take anything.
Oh, it's gonna tear her up. Me and her will never have sex again if the kid's got my size head coming out of her.
Wow.
What?
Oh.
Welcome to the show, baby. Okay.
Why does Lurch look like he's constipated?
Why does Lurch look like he's constipated? Show him.
I wrote the infinity symbol.
Infinity. 26E is correct. So, with a score of 6-5, Tina is our champion.
Yo, I'm not going to lie. I think it's kind of weird how close this game was.
And she also gave you like two free guesses on the questions.
It's kind of weird.
Not to mention you get the free one from ADP.
That one was easy.
All right, guys, have a good show.
Thank you very much, Rev, and praise be. All right.
And the cat, if anyone cares to know something about the cat,
The cat
he's
is
still
still
eating
doing
the toilet tissue. Should we try to stop the cat from doing that? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a little unhealthy.
The cat's been shitting on the floor. I don't care what he does. Look at his tail. His tail's just not moving. He's like, oop.
Kind of the way he looks. It looks like a toilet fixture ornament.
Russell Wilson's wife is a horse face. So is Matthew Broderick's wife. But who's Russell Wilson? Should I know who Russell Wilson is?
I don't know.
And he says, just close the lid. While the cat's still up there? Oh, wait, he's done. Looks like he's done.
I'm really hoping.
Wait.
I'm really hoping for him to tumble right in there.
Maybe he can't figure out how to get
Wait. Oh, man, he looked like he was about to fall.
Wait. Is that the 29-year-old rookie? Gert says it's a Seahawks quarterback.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
How long's the cord on the webcam?
Not that long. It's actually very short.
Okay, well, let's not try and turn it over towards the bathroom.
Yeah.
That'd be a bad idea.
Fucking stupid cat.
Come on, cat. Fall in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Fucking stupid cat.
He's going to take a header into the bathtub. Watch.
All right. Lurch, random news stories.
Okay, let me get my laptop here.
Actually, while you get that, I'm going to, don't pull the TV off. It's already fucking damaged as it is. All right, while you do that, I'm actually going to pull up the link that I got for my random news story. Because this is a good one. I thought it was funny. Oh, come on, Tina. I wanted to see the butt crack. And Tina goes in there and flushes the toilet. All right. So, this story is entitled, Dental Assistant Fired for Being Irresistible is Devastated. After working as a dental assistant for 10 years, Melissa Nelson was fired for being too irresistible and a threat to her employer's marriage. Quote, I think it is completely wrong, Nelson said. I think it is sending a message that men can do whatever they want in the workforce. Well, yeah, they usually can. You know why? It's called at-will employment. On Friday, the all-male Iowa State Supreme Court ruled that James Knight, Nelson's boss, was within his legal rights when he fired her, affirming the decision of a lower court. Quote, "We do think that the Iowa Supreme Court got it completely right," says Stuart Cochran, an attorney for James Knight. "Our position has always been that Mrs. Nelson was never terminated because of her gender. She was terminated because of concerns her behavior was not appropriate in the workplace. She's an attractive lady. Dr. Knight found her behavior and dress to be inappropriate." For Nelson, a 32-year-old mother too, the news of her firing and the rationale behind it came as a shock. Quote, "I was very surprised after working so many years side by side. I didn't have any idea that would have crossed his mind," she said. The two never had a sexual relationship or sought one, according to court documents. However, in the final year and a half of Nelson's employment, Knight began to make comments about her clothing being too tight or distracting. Quote, Dr. Knight acknowledges he once told Nelson that if she saw his pants bulging, she would know her clothing was too revealing, the justices wrote. 6 months before Nelson was fired, she and her boss began exchanging text messages about work and personal matters, such as updates about each of their children's activities, the justices wrote. The messages were mostly mundane, but Nelson recalled one text she received from her boss asking, quote, how often she experienced an orgasm. Nelson did not respond to the text and never indicated that she was uncomfortable with Knight's question, according to court documents. Soon after, Knight's wife, Jean, who also works at the practice, found out about the text messaging and ordered her husband to fire Nelson. The couple consulted with senior pastor at their church, and he agreed that Nelson should be terminated in order to protect their marriage, Cochran said. On January 4th, 2010, Nelson was summoned to a meeting with Knight while a pastor was present. Knight then read from a prepared statement, while my cat tries to get back in the toilet, telling Nelson that she was fired. Dr. Knight felt like for the best interest of his marriage and the best interest of hers to end their employment relationship, Cochran said. Knight acknowledged in court documents that Nelson was good at her job, and she in turn said that she was generally treated with respect. I'm devastated. I really am, Nelson said. When Nelson's husband tried to reason with Knight, the dentist told him he, quote, feared he would have an affair with her down the road if he did not fire her. Paige Fielder, Nelson's attorney, said in an ABC News affiliate KCRG that she was appalled by the ruling. We are appalled by the court's ruling and its failure to understand the nature of gender bias, she wrote. Although people act for a variety of reasons, it is very common for women to be targeted.
Of course. I'm from Fatty.
It is very common for women to be targeted for discrimination because of their sexual attractiveness or supposed lack of sexual attractiveness. That is discrimination based on sex, Fiedler wrote. Nearly every woman in Iowa understands this because we have experienced it for ourselves. What that means to me is that women in Iowa are ugly.
Please tell me the camera didn't freeze on me like that.
Wow. And there's carne asada in the chat room, and I want some.
All right, well.
Lurch, you're up.
This is very exciting for me because, you know, I'm the random news retriever. Oh, and attention, Eric from NEFW. Fuck you. I'm not an alcoholic. I just wanted to say, hey.
Alcoholics go to meetings.
Alcoholics are quitters. Actually, AA is full of quitters. I'm sorry. Anyway, so on to random news retrieving. Let's start with this. Edith Casa wants to marry Victor, impossible last name, convicted of murdering her twin sister.
Singolani.
What he said. A woman in Argentina wants to marry the man who was convicted of murdering her twin sister.
Stop it.
Okay.
Now the cat's swiping at my fucking power cord to the mixer.
Oh. Edith Casas believes that her fiancé Victor Singolani would not hurt a fly and is innocent in her sister's death, the BBC reported. Singolani is currently serving a 13-year sentence for the murder of Johanna Casas. Yo, in Argentina, if you kill someone, you get 13 years? Shit, I should figure out a way to get my dad's ex-wife over to Argentina. I could use a 13-year vacation.
Claro.
Anyway, whose body was found in the field with 2 bullet wounds in 2010. Single Milano had dated Johanna, but they two were not in a relationship when she was killed. Edith isn't jealous, that guy told the Argentina newspaper. According to the BBC, we always talked about Johanna, about how she was. The convict has also noted that while his relationship with Johanna was casual, he is in love with Edith. The wedding is supposed to take place Saturday. El Mexican Word reported. However, a civil judge has postponed the event after Casa's mother, Mexican mother name, submitted a request for court-ordered psychiatric evaluation.
You asshole.
Well, it looks like Mexican spelling.
It's Spanish.
Okay, Spanish spelling.
There you go.
Hey, I'm dressed like Tank. I gotta act like Tank. All right. Submitted a request for court-ordered psychiatric evaluation of her daughter. Her mom believes that the bride-to-be is clearly psychologically ill. Casa's family has stated she is guilty of a terrible betrayal. The asshole's attorney, Lucas Chacon, says that while he can sympathize with the family's concerns, Edith is not marrying a killer. Chacon insists that Marco Diaz, who was dating Johanna Casas when she was killed, is the real murderer. The Mail reported. Diaz is scheduled to go on trial next year. Really? That was there the entire time?
No, not the entire time.
Oh. Anyway, let's on. Wreck the halls, the Christmas tree grows through the roof. Patrick Kruger was determined to fit his Christmas tree into his house, even if he had to break the roof to squeeze it in. I found a tree I really liked. However, as you can see from the pictures, it was hardly the right size for our home. The Seattle architect told Today. Really? You're an architect and you get a tree that doesn't fit in your house? That's just retarded. So he came up with a creative solution. He cut off the top 6 feet and turned it into a prop and then attached it to the roof, creating an optical illusion that the Christmas tree had literally burst through the building. Oh, wow, this guy's a fucking asshole. Yeah, I'm not reading this because I thought it was actually a real issue. As you can see, I never proofread shit. And there's been a popular story in the news as of late, and, well, we're going to touch on it here on the Rusty Razor podcast on DIU TV because I am the random news retriever. Sock filled with human feces used in attack, Chicago train passenger says. A woman riding the Chicago Transit Authority's Blue Lines in Oak Park told police she was attacked by another passenger wielding a sock filled with human feces. I'm going to replace the word feces with shit. Hey, damn it, Dave. He had a sock
This
full
is the Lurch and Dom live broadcast time slot, so.
This is true. He had a sock full of his poop on me, the 21-year-old college student told the Pioneer Press. It was everywhere, on my face, my hair, my clothes. The victim, requesting anonymity, said she screamed and tried to follow her attacker, but he escaped up the Austin Boulevard exit and ran northbound on Austin. Really, you're going to chase a guy who attacked you with a sock full of shit? What is your problem? Because clearly, if he sees you chase him, he's probably going to come back and hit you with some more shit. Anywho, the college student who came to Oak Park 6 weeks ago to live with a family and provide in-home childcare said she was riding an eastbound train from Oak Park to Chicago when she was attacked. The guy got on with me at the Oak Park station, she said. I wasn't really paying attention. Next stop at Austin, he throws something in my face. That's so bad that you posted that. I just saw it in the actual live feed on the left. Anyway, Oak Park Police Commander Layden Reynolds said officers responded by searching for the man in and out around a gas station at Harrison Street, but did not find him. Reynolds said police retrieved a photo of a person of interest profiling, matching the description the woman and the other witnesses gave. That man was videotaped on the Austin platform. We have photos of the offender and we're seeking to identify him. Reynolds said images obtained from the CTA. We reached out to other police agencies and have issued a bulletin. CTA spokeswoman Catherine Hosinski said the transit agencies has several high-definition video cameras at each station. They should send that shit over to Germany or whoever liked watching that 2 Girls 1 Cup video. They'd make millions.
Gemma Scheiser.
The woman who said she had a copy of her photo assailant taken by the CTA security camera described her assailant as a black man, no older than mid-20s, average build, with facial hair above the mouth and on the chin. She said she wore a hooded sweatshirt and a ball cap that partly obscured his face. She expressed utter disgust and outrage. Because, it's like, express utter disgust and outrage. It's not like if you get hit with a sock full of shit, you're going to go, oh my God, that was the greatest experience in the world. Hey guys, you'll never guess what happened. I got beat up with a sock full of shit. It was like the biggest degradation I've ever experienced. I just wish he had hit me. Really? Because she thinks that would have been less traumatic. The worst part is nobody had anything to wipe my face with. Yeah, if you come up to me asking you to wipe your face covered in shit, I'm going to run the other way. She managed to find some newspapers before paramedics arrived. The paramedics gave her towels and water. They really aren't prepared for a situation like that, she said. The woman said she and her assailant never exchanged a word and she can't understand the reason for the assault. Yeah, there he is right there. See, I don't know why he did it, she said, adding, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have done that to a guy. She says she still rides the CTA, but is now more attentive.
Fucking Gert says he's gonna start beating his kids with a sign and shit.
I just want people to pay attention on the train, she said. I tried to check people around me because I'm profiling. And that is the random news. Also, if anyone cares to listen, I have 11 super bizarre 90s toy fads. If you don't want to hear that, I understand because I am Lurch, and that is a real American.
Okay. You want to go through Lurch or?
Sure, why not? Alright. 11 super bizarre 90s toy fads. Beanie Babies. Tickle Me Elmo. Gak.
What?
Yep.
The,
it was like
the chunky slime shit from Nickelodeon.
Oh, I don't think I ever get it.
Furby.
Yeah.
I gotta shit my Tina says. What? Me and her were at Target a few months back.
No.
And the Furbies actually have a sample, like a little, like a circle cut out of the box where you can see what color it is, what color the fur is.
You can't see the Furby though.
Right, but you can see what color the Furby is. She's like, I want to know what color it is. I said, I think the rest of it says the same.
I wanted to see what it looked like. I wanted to see what the Furby looked like.
And I'm like, well, there's a picture on the front of the box and it's in this color. And there was a Target employee walking by at the time. He started cracking up. Anyway. Lurch, is that all you got?
Nope, there's still more. I was enjoying that. The first ever sex toy you could buy in Walmart, a.k.a. Bop It. Pogs. Yo, those shits were awesome.
I still have a really big collection of Pogs.
Tamagotchi.
Testing 1, 2. Cat's on the fucking mixer. Get off.
Polly Pocket. Crazy Bones. Koosh Ball. Yeah, those things are still fun.
What's a Koosh Ball?
It's like this ball, but it's like made of like rubber string. And it did nothing. Like there was no purpose of it. I mean, if you whipped it at someone really hard, it would like hurt a little bit. But that's about it. It was like Koosh Ball.
It was like Koosh Ball.
And Pokemon. And that's all I got.
All right. Well, then. I'm actually looking for something that should be on here, but it isn't. But, Give me 1 second.
Tina Ramble.
Alright, here we go. I don't know why that's not on there as it is. Anyway. Alright. Oh, there it is. Right there. I don't know why it's a big fucking question mark. Okay, so it is 9:09 p.m. on the East Coast. That is a real American. Oops, hold on. That is a real American. And we're going to go into a 2-song music break. We got Never Grow Up from Deucebug. And Waited from Live and Trust. And this is the Rusty Razor Podcast.
On DIU TV.
I won't grow up. I won't grow up. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school. Just to learn to be a parrot. Just to learn to be
vicious, traditional, unconditional, habitual, rituals, integral. I'm not subliminal, it's raw, rock, wittable. I never grow up, I'm not invisible. I'ma keep on giving you something hot to listen to, hot to try. Mass hysteria music, under your skin like bacteria music. Don't like it, fine, don't diss the music. Don't tell me to grow up, don't listen to it. Reminiscing to it, going back in the day. Ain't a damn thing changed, not sad to say. I punch age in the face like Cassius Clay. Keep wildin' out, full blast the stage. Smash the place, that's how I pass the day. Never grow up till I pass away.
I'll never grow up.
I never ever grow up.
I'll achieve. Live up my dreams. So keep your mouth shut.
Shut your mouth.
I'm just trying to do me.
What?
You can call me crazy, stuck on stupid, call it teen style angst. Really is the music.
Yeah, I know I'm kinda childish, wild and dialed in, I'ma ride with this. No, I'm not a stylist or a nihilist. I'll tell your psychiatrist to file this. Under, I don't give a fuck. I split it vanilla Dutch. Grip it, pill it, rip it, kill it, you feel the touch. Cyanide, firefly, dynamite, kinda like one blindsided die. Lying on your diet, try again, try to bend knives 10 times. I try to min, A and D, vitamin, nourishment, electric currents and currency. Third degree burden, these burdens, emergency. Low cash, low class, I'm straight. I procrastinate, I procrastinate. Flow saturate, my flows gravitate. You can hate, I know my flows aggravate.
No, I'll never grow up.
I never ever grow up.
I'll achieve. Live up my
dreams.
So keep your mouth shut.
Shut your mouth.
I'm just trying to do me.
What?
I'll never grow up.
I never ever grow up.
I'll achieve. Live up my dreams. So keep your mouth shut. 'Cause I'm just trying to do me. I'm gonna live up my dreams. Yeah. Let the kids play. Yeah. Woo-hoo. Let the kids say. Yeah. Let the kids play. Woo-hoo. Let the kids say. Yeah. Let the kids play. No, I'll never grow up, but I'll overachieve. Live on my dreams. Do you remember walking hills and dying to just venture off on your own and hoping to find some peace of mind, somewhere you can let your guard down? But all you stumbled upon was pain, so now you have become so hateful. Pass it on to me, and I don't feel it all. I've waited so long to find a place inside where I could finally be myself. You know I've waited so long to hold a world of my own, and I can show you all that's in me. You know I've waited so long. Oh, I remember climbing hills and dying to just venture off on my own and hoping to find somewhere I can take this mask off and let my guard down. But all I stumbled upon was fate, so now I have become so jaded, and I pass it on to all I know, and I don't feel it all. I've waited so long to find a place inside where I could finally be myself. You know I've waited so long to hold a world of my own, and I can show you all that's in me. You know I've waited
We are back. Lurch is not. Tina's standing out of camera view, and Lurch is still outside. Gert says for you to stay hood and for me to be good to that woman of mine. And I said I am. Show him the bracelet. You want to see how good I am to my woman? I beat her up, and I still get her a $200 bracelet. Yeah, I just told you how much I paid for it. She didn't. I had not told her how much I paid for it. Go make me dinner. It is 9:18. That's who I am. I'm still a little off-center, but whatever. And we are back on the Rusty Razor podcast right here on DIU TV. Now, normally this time slot is filled with the Lurch and Dom live broadcast, but we decided to take it over because they're on break. But Lurch isn't on break because, well, Lurch is here, and Lurch is carrying up a case of water like a good friend. All right, where was I going with this? All right, so the next segment's actually going to be really short. Oh, thank you. We got some. One of the people who watch our show is actually a friend of Melvin Gillard, who is a UFC lightweight fighter, who will be fighting this Saturday at UFC 155. And apparently his opponent, Jamie Varner, who already pulled out of a fight with him 2 weeks ago, is saying that, is accusing him of greasing, and he might not, Melvin might not possibly be able to dye his hair blonde because, well, he's greasing. If you've ever seen Melvin Gillard fight, he looks like the last candidate on Earth who would be fucking greasing. He's, like, dry. The only time he really gets sweaty is when he starts fucking pounding on fools. But he looks dry as hell when he gets in the fucking cage. So, like I said, I used to like Jamie Varner, but he's doing some bitch-like moves. Anyway. I'm looking at my mixer. Doesn't look like I'm lighting up that well, but whatever. We'll figure it out. Anyway. Lurch is back. Tina's in the bathroom. She's Tinkle Tinkle, which is appropriately the name of my wireless network, Tinkle Tinkle. I named it after her. All right. There was a lot of mixed martial arts news, but considering that we haven't been on the air since early November, I decided to wipe it with a clean slate, and we're just going to do upcoming events. Saturday, UFC 155, Dos Santos versus Velasquez 2 for the UFC heavyweight title. That'll also include Joe Lozon versus Jim Miller, Costa Philippou versus Tim Bosch, Yushin Okami, Alan Belcher, Melvin Gillard, and Jamie Varner, and also Chris Lieben versus Derek Brunson, and this will be Lieben's first fight back since his performance-enhancing drug suspension. January 19th, UFC on FX, Belfort versus Bisping. Also on that card is Gabriel Gonzaga versus Ben Rothwell. January 26th, UFC on Fox, Johnson versus Dodson for the UFC flyweight title, and this is a stacked card for being fucking free. Donald Cerrone, Anthony Pettis, Rampage Jackson, Glover Teixeira, Clay Guida, Hatu Hayoki, and Ryan Bader versus Vladimir Machushenko. February 2nd, UFC 156, Aldo versus Edgar for the UFC featherweight title. February 16th, UFC on Fuel TV, Barral versus McDonald for the interim UFC bantamweight title. And the big one, and I say big one because it's a first. February 23rd, UFC 157, Rousey versus Carmouche for the UFC women's bantamweight title. Lurch is ready to chime in.
I don't follow UFC as much as this crazy motherfucker right here.
Of course.
However, I don't know what the hell we were talking. I think we were actually talking about wrestling and good actual submission moves, like not UFC crap. We were talking WWE, and he goes.
I like how you say UFC crap and then immediately mention WWE.
I didn't mean it to make it sound like crap. I meant crap as in a variety of things. Not crap as in UFC is crap. UFC is actually pretty good. I just don't follow it that much. But he goes, have you ever heard of Rowdy Ronda Rousey? I'm like, who? You gotta look this chick up. He pulls up this video. She is destroying this chick with an armbar. And I'm like, holy shit. And she's pretty easy on the eyes, too.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I heard about this fight, I'm like, yo, I gotta see that fight. So, pending... Actually, I gotta find a place to watch it that day because, Oh, I can come here and watch it?
Yes, you can.
Oh, I didn't know what the...
UFC fights are generally... UFC numbered fights are generally on Saturdays. You're off, and I'm off at 5.
Yeah, but keep in mind what's supposed to happen like about a week and a half before, and I don't know, what will be going on at that point.
Oh shit.
Yeah, baby. You forgot you were having.
I didn't forget. I just forgot when.
Yo, cat.
My bad.
It's all good.
Love you, Tina.
The water's running. She can't hear a thing.
Also on UFC 157, Dan Henderson versus Lyoto Machida. And, well, unless I'm going to look actually on the underground right now to see if there's any fucking potential good-looking stories. Actually, it's the same ones as earlier. Oh, yeah, the Strikeforce final event will be January the 12th. I think there were 3 title fights scheduled for it. I think that is actually dwindled down to 0. But yeah, they actually confirmed that that is their last event. So yeah, wow, this has kind of been a short show,
but it was fun. I was happy to be a part of the 25th episode of the Rest of the Razor podcast. I'm no Primo because 1, I'm probably fatter than Primo, and 2, I'm okay. What nationality is Primo?
Primo's again? Mexican.
I'm not Mexican. I'm Irish.
Shane O'Callaghan.
Who the hell is that guy?
I don't know. Donald Nolan. Anyway. All right. Well.
Get off my laptop. Don't you hiss at me. This cat's getting pissed at me now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kick this cat across the room.
All right. Well, we're going to go into another quick 2-shot break. We'll come back to wrap things up. We're going to go Stress Love by Deuce Bug and The Way of Our Gargantuous Soul. It is 9:24, and this is the Rusty Razor Podcast.
On DIUTV.
We don't have a tank to say check it out. Aw.
We have a dead cat.
Where my ladies at? Yeah. Best believe you my best pet peeve. Feel like I don't exist like sweater vest sleeves. Slipping like a red Corvette on wet leaves. Sweating like I'm jetting like on 7 jet leaves. Yes please, you my sexy fresh breeze. From the start wear my heart on my record sleeve. Yes indeed, paying dues, debts and fees. No regrets but this sex is reckless. Gee, it's black ops, I'm smashing padlocks. Chastity and abstinence are blasphemous thoughts. Alpha brass tactics, blunts and back shots. Drop it like it's hot, Bangkok capital stocks. Kinda like a natural gas cash crowd. Ready to explode the moment the match drop. This the last stop, last call, last shot. The plot, I lay the law like Matlock. The defense rests is dense, stress defenseless. And they transmit like some sexy text messages. Vex emptiness, senseless sexiness. Hectic steady, I'm ready to end this negligence. It might be dangerous. It's stress love. I can't depend on it. It might be dangerous. It's stress love. It's stress love. Bombastic, Mr. Full Blastic. Passive aggressive, stretch it like elastic. Stressing, yes, it's getting kinda drastic. It's stress love. I confess it's kinda graphic. Yo, I'm all about health and wellness, not wealth and hellness. The realness, never dwell, forever embellish. I'm never stealth, do for self, but never selfish. Protect like the exoskeleton of a shellfish. Helter skeltish, Celtic spell wishes. Cutie giving me cooties and sickle cell kisses. This is what bliss is. Little Miss Vicious, delicious, licking while my fiddlestick thickens. Flipping scripts, nibble lips, flip switches. Oliver Twist and Pip Pickwick Dickens. We're inflicting sickness, slim pickings. Finger licking, lickety split, my skin twitches. Tripping, thinking, triple prism blinking. Linking, catching affection, my pen's aching. A brink shrink rapping, polar caps sinking. A solar trap surpassed the flash drinking. It might be dangerous. It's stress love. I can't can't depend on it. It might be dangerous. It's stress love. It's stress love. Yeah. It's like he's your boyfriend and I'm your toy friend. The scenario's got the shelf life of soy blend. And when it turns out this candle's burned out, it's either cause your conscience crept or the words out. He's your boyfriend and I'm your toy friend. Scenario's got the shelf life of soy blend. It turns out this candle's burned out. It's either cause your conscience crept or the words out. Either way the consequences blurred out. But at least I'll never say that I was never heard out. And at least you'll never say you was never turned out. Yeah. The pressure in my chest, measuring my stress love. The pressure in my chest, measuring my stress love. The pressure in my chest, measuring my stress love. The pressure in my chest, measuring my stress. It might be dangerous. It's stress love. I can't depend on it. It might be dangerous. It's stress love. It's stress love.
And we're back. 9:32 on the East Coast.
Fuck Dave's cat.
Yeah, Lurch has been fighting the pussy ever since we got to break.
I swear to God, let that cat piss me off while we're still alive. Watch what the fuck I say.
All right, one thing we did not do when we started the show, we didn't do plugs. Go ahead, Lurch, read it.
NEFWProWrestling.com. Check it all out for any NEFW events coming to your area. Our next event is February 9th at a location that has yet to be determined. OfficialFNRadio.com. Go support Bob on the Knob. I am also on Official FN Radio on Wrestling Wednesday nights. However, we are taking a break until the new year, and as it says the other day, it looks like Knob is closing up shop. Please stay tuned to OfficialFNRadio.com for details. OFNRstudios.com. Linked with pretty much same concept, but studio producing and stuff. ActionFigureTherapy.com. Check that out. Funny some videos. And they've started animating some of the videos right now. They are hysterical. Black Rose Minerals. Dave, take it.
It's Primo Sisters Company. Support them. They need to pay the bills.
It's Primo Sisters Company. Support them. They need to pay the bills. Thank you. Endi Entertainment.
That would be Endy.
EndyEntertainment.com.
Also linked with BankingBad.com, part 2 of the Banking Bad documentary, which we did play on the last episode of the RRP, is on their website, BankingBad.com. Tell them the Rusty Razor sent you.
LargerThanLifeRockstar.com.
Sorry?
You can get your own custom rock stand. Go see them.
As seen on America's Got Talent.
Lurch's Random News Retriever.
Lurch is the Random News Retriever. That's all that was.
Yes. There was no blood there. Lurch's Random News Retriever.
Yeah, so. Lurch is Random News Retriever.
Cat, I swear to God, you get on that laptop again. If there's one thing I love more than drinking beer and eating chicken wings is eating pussy. And I swear to God, I will take you to the nearest Chinese food restaurant, get you turned into some General Tso's chicken, and enjoy eating you.
The nearest Chinese food restaurant is that way.
Okay.
And the lady who takes the orders is a bitch, but their food is delicious.
Matt Damon. That's all I have to say about that.
All right, well. Yeah, she's like, what you order? No, that has crispy rice. You want soft noodle or hot noodle?
Oh, hey, tell me.
You sit here for 4 hours. All you do is beat your meat. Anyway.
Shitty walk.
Oh, shitty walk.
I ain't built a shitty wall. Just because I'm Chinese don't mean I know how to build a shitty wall. Goddamn Mongolians.
Right, goddamn Mongolian. All right.
350.
So, since this is the normal time slot for the Lurch and Dom live broadcast, we're going to go ahead and go out with Show Must Go On by White Cheddar. This is actually the version off of Full Blast Volume 3. So that's Lurch. My name's Designated Dave. Tina's cleaning the toilet. And the cat is pissing Lurch off, which is cool.
Fuck you, cat. Fuck you.
We will probably be back again sometime within the next week or two with another show to cover UFC 155 and anything else that goes on. But until then, thank you for listening and watching, and whether you watched or listened live or on the YouTube page. Keep it tuned to diutv.com, facebook.com/the/Rusty Razor podcast. And Shane O'Callahan is going to try and turn on your cable.
Fuck that guy. He's an asshole.
All right. That's who I am. That space is for rent. And we will see you next time.
That was fun.
When you're haunted by bad luck, do you give your cash up when you're down to your last buck? If you fall down, do you get back up and catch up, or later embarrassed? Does it bother you that much? You wanna disappear, crawl into a hole, live life in seclusion, losing all you used to know when the world's caught up all in your thoughts. So if they do something that bothers you, they tell you it's your fault, telling you get back in your place. Just stand in line, man, cause they got slapped in the face by the hands of time, frown upon us as the youth of the nation. If something's not right, blame the new generation. We never take it serious because we young. We ain't seen what they seen, so we must be dumb. Tell me what the fuck's become of our elders. Nah, I ain't done, shit, I've just begun. innocent, happy, go lucky, but acting so ugly. Nah, you don't want me to succeed, but I already knew that you don't love me. Yeah, it's so funny how people change. You know who? I ain't even gonna speak your name. They say he's insane, the family's ashamed. It ain't my fault, but who receives the blame? Fingers are flexing, pointing squarely at me from every single direction. All these people with questions, trying to feed me suggestions, wanna teach me a lesson. Shut the fuck up and listen, give me your attention. I don't need your support. Go on and doubt me, you won't be satisfied until there's no one around me. But when push comes to shove, it's clear you don't know shit about me. It would be so fucking lonely without me.